Folks, are you stuck between a rock and a hard place? I'll get into that and then the latest home prices and insights for condos across the GTA for week ending February 26, 2025. I'm hearing more and more people have a return to work mandate. They gotta be at the office every day. Now, if we think back to when the opposite happened, where bosses, companies said, you don't need to be here every day. In fact, you could work from home. That was so exciting for a lot of people. They chose to uproot whatever they had going on in the city and they moved out. I don't mean just to the suburbs, but they moved way out. And some of them then, things changed where they had to come into work once a week or once every 2 weeks, and they were fine doing that. Now, for many that have moved out, for almost everybody, it was almost a no-brainer decision. It was quick, fast. Wait a minute, I should sell my little tiny home here and move out to something much larger, have a better life outside? I'm gone. And they left quickly, or they were renting some place here, spending a fortune on rent, and they could buy someplace way out. They did it right away. It was a fast decision, and they were happy. The reverse now, where the companies are saying, come back. You need to be here every single day. That's not an easy decision to make, because for many, coming back means downsizing, means maybe not being able to buy, means a complete change to what their lifestyle has become. And it's a tough call. Think about it. You've got a big house on a nice big piece of land, whatever that looks like for you, way out somewhere. You're going to sell that and you're going to come back, live in a much smaller house with no real property around you. It's a tough decision. Or for some, it's sell and come back and rent. And for many, it means getting into a condo and not actually owning a house like they had way out somewhere else. I'm not saying this is going to revive the condo market, but many people are going to be looking at condos, whether it's buying, whether it's renting temporarily, where one of the spouses comes in and the other one doesn't need to just yet, or maybe never will, but only one has the return to work mandate. It's going to disrupt a lot of families, and we're seeing more and more companies mandating this, that you've got to be back to work. It's turning a lot of people's lives upside down, and they're really stuck. When I say between a rock and a hard place, do they uproot the life they've built now in the last few years and come back to we'll call it a less desirable situation in the city? Or do they commute, which if they were close enough to commute, it would be a no-brainer decision, but the commute every single day, twice a day, some of these people are far, and commuting is complicated. It's just a lot of time on the road. It's not an easy decision to make. More and more people, though, these are decisions they're having to make. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place, not sure what to do, but they have to make a decision. If you think this video can help somebody please pass it along. If you get value from what we're talking about, subscribe. If you want to speak with me about your real estate situation, selling, buying, it's really simple. Go to TSRE. The link should be on the screen here somewhere. Go to tsre.ca. That stands for, it's short for Team Sessa Real Estate, but tsre.ca. That'll connect you to my calendar. Click on that, book a time that's convenient for you, and we'll talk about whatever's on your mind. Now, let's get into the condo numbers for the GTA. Folks, at the end of this video, check out this awesome condo we have listed. It's in South Etobicoke. It's a large 1-bedroom with a big den, comes with parking, great view of the lake. Check out the video at the end of this video. Let's get started. We're looking at condo apartments only, data for condo apartments. We're going to be breaking down numbers for the City of Toronto, York region, and Peel region, 3 separate sections. We're going to start off with the City of Toronto. For weekending February 26, 2025, 173 condos were sold. I've put a question mark there because I did, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe sales are trending up because for the last couple of weeks, it actually came down. We had fewer sales than the previous weeks, but now we're back up to 173, which is just slightly higher than the 172 and the 1. So maybe sales are trending up. We'll see what happens over the next few weeks, but maybe sales are trending up. 15 of those condos were sold at $1 million or more. Average sold price has kind of been hovering around 660, 670 for the last 3 weeks. This week it's sitting at 665,000. Now 665 is 7% lower than where we were this time a year ago. The median price of 615 is 3% lower year over year. The dotted line, that's a 4-week moving average. Now for average price, I gotta say it's difficult for me to say over a certain span of time here what trend we're on when it comes to prices. But for median price, I think it's pretty clear prices are kind of flat for median price. Sales, the blue, that's last year's sales. The orange, that's this year. It's pretty clear if we look at the beginning of the year to today, we have fewer condo sales this year than the same period last year. As far as selling at list price or more, it's 21%. It's kind of normal for the last 4 or 5 weeks or so to be 20, 21, 22%. Listings, we have far more listings this year than the same period a year ago. Active listings, although the 1 week we're in now, active listings come down. Before that, prior to this week, active listings has been trending up. So more and more condos have been available for sale compared to this time a year ago. Well, this year we have 4,550 condos available for sale. This time a year ago, we had 3,046. That's a 49% increase in the amount of condo apartments available for sale. That's just the City of Toronto. Months of inventory sitting at 6.1. This time last year for the same week, it was 3.2 months of inventory. It's basically almost doubled. So 3.2 a year ago, it's now 6.1. It's a whole different real estate world this year versus February a year ago. Here's the city broken down into 9 different sections. When we start looking around, Uptown, for example, 26 were sold, but there's 569 available for sale. Scarborough, 20 were sold, there's 490 available for sale. Midtown, 22 sold, 520 available for sale. Downtown, 46 sold, 1,720 available for sale. That's 1,720, only 46 sold. Here's York region condos. 37 condos were sold. 1 of those was at $1 million or more. I'm not sure the direction, the trend we have in sales. It seems every week is a surprise. So the fact that we sold 37, big surprise versus the previous week of only 23. What is a bit clear though is average price. Looks like it's trending down. Average price is now sitting at $649,000. 649 is 9% lower than this time a year ago. The median price is 5% lower. Looking at the dotted line, the 4-week moving average, both average and median price are trending down. 14% of the 37 sold at list price or more, so not many. Active listings. The amount of properties available for sale is on the rise. That's trending up. Far more listings this year than last year. In fact, compared to this period a year ago, this week, last year, we have 85% more properties, more condos available for sale in York Region than we did a year ago. And months of inventory sitting at 5.2. This time a year ago, it was 2.4. And I know last year, a lot of people thought, oh, the real estate market's not so great. It's a big difference between last year and this year already. It was 2.4 last year. We're now sitting at 5.2. It is more than double the months of inventory. Here's Peel Region. 29 condo apartments were sold. None of them sold at $1 million or more. Average sold price, big roller coaster. It's been going up and down. For this week, it's sitting at $529,000. If I look at 12 months back, $529,000 is the lowest average sold price we've seen in 12 months. We were close at $531,000, $531,000, $536,000. $529,000 is the lowest. $529,000 is 9% lower than this time a year ago. The median price is also 9% lower. Median price is $525,000. Far fewer sales this year than last year. Far more numerous listings this year versus last year. In fact, active listings is up 82% versus the same week a year ago. Months of inventory sitting at 6.7. It was 2.3 this time a year ago. Now it's 6.7. It's almost triple. Here's a quick summary. Look, you may, depending on the building and price point and how attractive that condo is, you may experience a balanced market, but for most part, you're going to be experiencing a buyer's market when it comes to condos. Now, check out the awesome condo we have listed in South Etobicoke. The link will be on the screen. Have an awesome day.